All right, so we're on. I interviewed your brother, was about a week or two ago. You guys are helping me out. You're helping me practice, and I appreciate it. And I think it's something that you will like in the future, and you'll be able to show your kids and your grandkids and be like, look how goofy Grandpa Hunter was. All right. So first question, how awesome am I?
You're you're very awesome.
Really? Very awesome? Just one very?
I'm not gonna be able to stop.
What?
I'm not gonna be able to stop laughing.
So just one very.
You I can't stop laughing. I'm gonna start crying.
Don't start that, okay? All right. So seriously, you are 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So you turned 16 when?
I'm like 10 days old.
Nine. Yeah.
Nine.
On what day?
The October 20th.
October 20th. You can speak up if you need to. All right.
Okay.
And talk louder. All right. So you're a sophomore in high school.
Mm-hmm.
What are some things you like to do?
Play volleyball.
Play volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you play volleyball. What do you play? Who do you play volleyball for?
My school and
What school is that?
Silver Creek.
Silver Creek. We got to be clear and concise.
Okay.
So in the future, so Silver Creek High School, and where else?
I'm playing for Prodigy.
Prodigy. I just heard a weird noise. So Prodigy volleyball. All right. So who are some of the girls that are on the Prodigy volleyball team?
Audrey Macy.
Audrey who?
Landers.
Audrey Landers.
Macy Farrell.
All right.
Olivia Loose, Abby Dews, Kaylee.
What? You got to speak up.
Kaylee
And
Borden.
what was the loose girl's name?
Olivia.
Olivia Loose.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then Kylie Lacey.
Kylie Lacey.
Aubrey Asdell.
Aubrey Asdell.
I feel like that. Oh, Cheyenne Palmer.
Cheyenne Palmer. Where's Cheyenne play?
New Albany.
New Albany. All right. So you're a sophomore on the volleyball team. What are some of the girls on the high school volleyball team?
Macy Farrell.
Macy
Audrey
and Audrey.
Mallory Ramsey.
Abby
Marks. Katie Henry. Katie Hawkins. Emily Weber. Anna Dablo. Maddie Kynett.
Okay. Who? Bella Hinton?
Yeah.
What was the big thing that she just did?
She broke a record.
For?
Like a career, I think it is.
Yeah.
Careers, yeah.
What kind of record?
Like.
What was her record?
Like kills.
Kills. Okay.
Yeah.
What's a kill in volleyball?
Like a hit and like you get a point out of it.
Okay. So you hit it hard and it goes down and you get a point. All right. What, so you like to play volleyball. Anything else?
I guess. To read.
To read? What do you like to read?
I don't know, like teen books.
Books.
No, like teen genre. I don't know, like when you go to like the bookstore and you get like the teen, like, whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Teen books.
Yeah, like that one. That's
like what's the book? What book are you reading right now?
I honestly figure out what it's called.
What's it about?
It's about. Well, I'm only like 4 chapters in, but basically, this one couple, the girl, they get in a wreck, and then the girl dies. And then
so it's a comedy. It's real depressing. The girl dies. And what?
She dies like in the second chapter, so you don't get like emotionally attached to her or anything.
You don't reading it? Oh, okay. Yeah. You don't get emotionally attached to somebody that dies in the second chapter. But anyway, so what's the point of the book though with her?
The guy, like the boyfriend, he meets this other girl, like on the what's it called, like the summary, I guess, of the book that's always on like the back of the books.
Right.
It says like he meets this other girl and he like helps him like mentally just like get over it, I guess, or something. Like I don't know.
Okay. That sounds so you like it?
I mean, so far I'm 4 chapters.
What are some classes that you like, or who are some teachers besides Mr. Hunter? Do you like any of your teachers?
I like Miss Rickmer.
Miss Rickmer. All right.
Yeah. I miss Miss Velasco.
Yeah,
I really
she was
loved
a
her.
Spanish teacher last year, right? And is she coming back or is she?
No, I don't
Okay,
think she
I didn't
is.
know if she took a year sabbatical. I couldn't
think she
remember. You would
did.
think I would know since she's a coworker.
Yeah.
So what do you like about Miss Rickmer?
I don't know. I guess we just kind of have the same personality.
Yeah, I can see
we
that.
Just don't really. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know. We just kind of have the same personality.
Same personality.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad about that. What? So what are some things? Seriously, I know we're joking around at the beginning, but what are some things that you will remember when you're older about me as a dad?
How goofy you were.
Goofy.
Yeah.
What do you mean by goofy?
You're just weird.
Just weird?
I don't know. Yeah.
I got mad dance skills.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
What else?
You're patient with us for the most part.
Patient with you for the most part. I can lose my temper.
Until mom gets mad, and then that's just when you blow up.
But. Yeah. I'm a little bit. I want your mom happy, and when your mom's not happy, I'm not happy. Yeah. But I can lose my temper, and I've apologized, haven't I? Because
like 99% of the time you do.
99% of the time. Well, the other 1%, I'm right. All right. Okay. So that's the way it works. All right. What's some things about your mom that you really appreciate and love?
I appreciate how she packs my lunch still.
She packs your lunch?
How, I don't know, how loving she is. How, even though she doesn't act like it sometimes.
Dude, your mom.
Well, yeah, she does stuff. But
she does so much stuff around here for us.
She's not really like the affectionate, I guess, type.
Well, she shows her affection in a different way.
I know.
And making your lunch and making sure you're cleaning your bathroom and your bedroom and doing your laundry and folding it for you. And so she has a different way of showing it for sure. You couldn't ask for a better one, could you?
No.
Because it takes a lot of patience to be your parent.
Does it?
Hey, I think I'm gonna take the camera into your room. No, what? No. What? I'm sure your room is just fine.
I mean, no.
Anyway, let's see. What's some other things you've played basketball forever, and basketball is a big deal in here in this family. You like to do that to have fun. It's not super serious for you. Who are some of your friends that you have right now as a sophomore in high school?
Leah Hall.
Leah Hall.
Yeah.
Love Leah Hall.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mallory Kaufman.
Like
the whole volleyball team.
Team, pretty much. That's funny, isn't it? I hate you.
You're gonna make me start crying again.
What? Who else?
I don't know.
Cameron Wheeler. You like
Cameron.
Cameron Wheeler? He's a good friend.
Yeah.
How long have you been friends with these people?
Most of them my whole life.
Right.
Honestly.
So you've gone to Silver Creek since
primary school,
kindergarten.
Yeah.
Even preschool, you were here in town, right?
It's like the Silver Creek preschool, I guess.
Right. What's goofy, weird, exactly? Yeah. All right. So
what is on?
I am recording it.
What is it on?
We're not live, I promise.
I hate you.
So what's some other things that you like to do as a sophomore in high school?
Eat.
Yep. Sleep.
Yep.
Eat and sleep. Snapchat. Phone.
Yeah. Kind of.
So what kind of guy do you look for to date?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I believe in God, obviously. And
believe in God and be a Christian. Okay, I like that.
I prefer if he plays sport.
He's got to be athletic. All right. So far, you're mentioning everything about your dad. Just saying, guys. Anyway, what else?
Yes,
funny.
Yeah.
That's 3 for 3.
Nice and
Nice,
caring.
caring.
Just not a little butthole like
No
most guys my
names.
age.
No
I
names.
didn't say.
Okay.
I didn't say names.
I just
said-
know how you are, man. You start going
No,
off and
no.
you will lose your mind.
No, butthole's very general for my age. So
Okay. Yeah, young guys are dumb. I tell girls all the time in class that guys aren't worth anything till they're about 30. And even then,
See
as
that?
I've aged, I'm starting to think maybe not even 30, because I'm 51 and I don't know how good I am.
You're pretty good.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you're
Am I a
welcome.
catch?
You're a cat.
That's awesome. I'm a catch. Did you guys hear that? I'm a catch. My daughter says so. But
oh my God.
we will not be looking, forget it, girls. I'm happily married to her mother. What's wrong?
This is weird.
You are weird.
Okay.
What let's see, what are some other things? Well, I know. Where's a favorite place that we've gone as a family?
Australia.
Your
Australia's
brother
been
said
pretty
that.
nice.
Oh, I forgot. Australia's pretty nice. What'd you like about Australia?
It was just really pretty. Like,
Pretty?
It was just pretty. I liked where was it? Was it Brisbane, the first place we went to?
Yes.
I liked it because it was like a little city, but like it wasn't a city.
It wasn't huge. It
Yeah.
kind of was like a bigger version of Sellersburg,
Yeah,
wasn't
it really was. It was like a Sellersburg, but like as a city. I guess.
Right. I think Townsville was more like Sellersburg.
Yeah.
Did you like Townsville?
Yeah.
Coach Foss?
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, I don't know, going to little cities just feels weird. Like even just going to like places like Scottsburg or Henryville just feels weird. I don't know.
Why? Because it's
I
just
don't know.
you like bigger. So do you think that when
No.
you get older you would want to live in a city?
No. I don't know. I don't know why it's weird. It just doesn't feel like somewhere I'd want to live.
Right.
But like, I don't know, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, small towns. I
Decent.
think a lot of times kids don't want to live in small towns because it's boring. There's not a lot to do. But it ends up being, I tell students in class all the time, the things that you don't like about your small town growing up are the things that you will want your kids to experience, because it's relatively safe. It's relatively clean.
Mm-hmm.
It's, small, but not small. All right. So,
I look like a ghost.
no, you
Sorry.
don't. You're beautiful.
I look white.
Where else? Where are some other places that we've gone and that you like?
Gotta give me him. Disney World's pretty nice.
What? Disney World? What about the Flight 93 memorial that we hit?
That's pretty cool.
This what
I
was
think
it? Right before school started.
The cooler. Well, yeah, I think that's pretty cool just because like, I don't think I realized at the time how big of a deal that guy jumping over the fence was.
Oh, I know. Yeah. So when we were there at Flight 93, a guy was acting a little bit strange, wasn't he? And we passed him and okay, whatever. When we started walking back towards him, he said, what did he say? He said something, they're going to think I'm crazy.
Yeah,
and he jumped over the fence at Flight 93 and
into the spot where the plane
like into the crash landing area where the debris and everything are. And we walked a little further and there was somebody working there. She's probably 16, 17.
She's young.
We're like, did you see that guy that jumped over the fence? And she's like, yeah, right. And we're like, no, seriously, I got it on video. And they're pretty serious about that, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were not. It is a serious place. I mean, it is where people, if you guys don't know where Flight 93 is, Flight 93 is where the Americans took the plane over. And instead of it flying into the White House or the Capitol building, because that's where they think it was headed, it actually crashed in the ground as they were trying to take it back. And this was just outside Shanksville, Pennsylvania. And we went there right before school started. We went to Hershey and made our own chocolate bars. But I thought Flight 93 was pretty good. The thing that drives me crazy is when we go on vacation stuff, how you all insist that we go to historical places.
Oh, yeah, I know. know. It's annoying.
What?
No, I don't know. It's not bad.
Well, it's whenever, I mean, how many, you've liked it going through school and you're talking at somebody, a teacher. I've been there, right?
I haven't done that a lot. I mean, it's happened a couple of times, I guess.
Middle school, probably more than now.
Yeah.
What, any other places? South Carolina, Florida,
Honestly, don't remember those places.
Arizona.
Alabama was pretty nice. Arizona was too hot.
Yeah.
Too dry. Virginia's pretty nice.
Virginia?
So, yeah.
That's what when I was talking to Brandon the other day, that one place, Gordonsville, remember that? It was kind of rainy and we did some putt-putt and it was a little too cold, but I liked that area. That place was nice. What, when we were talking about family members, I forgot to ask you about your brother, Brandon.
Mm-hmm. What about him?
What have you got to say about him?
Well, he's going through like the middle school boy like phase right now. It's kind of annoying, but he's annoyed me my whole life. But he's my brother and I love him.
So he's annoyed you your whole life, but he's your brother and you love him. We've
had more moments where we get along, but then that ends pretty quickly.
Who's easier? Do you think he's easy to get along with? Or are you harder to get along with?
No, I'm definitely the easier one to get along with.
Oh, okay. I see how that works. All right.
You can't tell me I'm not right.
What? Huh? What? I think you both have your moments.
Okay.
He's a little bit more emotional sometimes. You're not real affectionate. See what I did there? Whatever. What are some other things? What do you think? Is there any part of me or your grandpa's that you would look for in a future husband?
Well, you're goofy.
So somebody that will make you smile, make you laugh. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like you're patient too with mom for the most part.
Me?
Yeah,
I don't know how patient I am.
You're not like super patient, but I don't know.
Patient with mom and that.
You kind of let her know when she's doing something a little.
She does it to me too.
Which is what I feel like I would need sometimes.
Okay, so what are some things that she does that you really like as a mom that you feel like that you will do?
Everything that I don't know, everything she does, just the little things.
Yes, and she does. She does thousands of little things. Mm-hmm. And the things that she gets on you about, I probably don't. But if I was the one in charge of the family, you probably wouldn't be as successful, would you, academically?
No.
And maybe not even behavior wise, and your organizational skills. They're not real good, are they?
Mine?
Yours.
They're fine. They work for me.
They're getting better. You've organized better this year.
For me.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when I try to go in your room in the morning to give you a kiss, and I'm stepping on things and
oh shoot, this is or something.
Rolled my ankle and just stepping. I'm what's going on in here? It was dark. I was trying to let you sleep.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, you're welcome. That's the kind of guy I am. But no, your mom loves you guys so much that she just demands so much out of you guys because she wants you to be successful. And she's been around people that have needed help all of her life. And she doesn't want you or your brother to be the type of people that need help. Mm-hmm. You understand that? Mm-hmm. I love your mom a lot. I really do believe that God sent her to me, especially at a time when I really needed. I'd gotten to where I wasn't even looking anymore for someone. And then she's like, here I am. And I was like, you know what? I'm not sure if I want to date you or not. And she just kept, calling and texting and bothering me. And I was like, okay, I'll give you a shot.
See, I really didn't know if this is how it's actually happening, but that part sold it that that's not how that
Anyway, let's think of some other things. What are some things that you think that if you were going to talk to your younger self,
Mm-hmm.
what are some things that you would tell like your 10-year-old self? Brush your teeth every day?
You're hilarious. Probably just like growing up, don't care about what people think. And like
Growing up, your mom said that's not the right story.
I mean, I know.
Well, Mrs. Hunter, I've tried to get you to come in here. I'm practicing interviewing people, and I would like for you to come in here, and then maybe we could get the story set straight. But anyway, what were we talking about?
We were talking about what I tell my younger self.
Oh, yeah. What would you tell your younger self?
Just don't care about what people think, and especially stuff that goes on in middle school.
Middle school drama.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does not.
Even in high school, like, it obviously matters whenever you're in it, and you get like a reputation when you're in high school. Like, I mean, even just like from last year with the seniors, like, you don't hear a lot about them anymore. Like, they don't. I don't want to say they don't matter, but like,
no.
You just don't,
but here's the thing:
them.
you put so much emphasis and like emotion into high school, and then you graduate, and it's like,
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, well, I tell seniors, hey, you run this place now, but here in about 3 months, 6 months at the end of the year, I'm like, in about 3 months, you're gonna have to sign in at the front office to come visit me, where you think you're the king of the world, and you do, you learn it, but having a good high school experience is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But if you're 30 or 40 and you're still going, man, high school was the greatest days of my life, you probably made some bad decisions, right?
Yeah.
So, do you like Silver Creek?
Yeah.
Dude, you're putting yourself out there.
Well, I mean, I like honesty. That's another thing.
Honesty. Okay.
So,
all right.
And like I said, I don't care about what other people think.
All right. So things that you think are a big deal at this moment don't matter. That's one of the things you'd tell your younger self. But so you're 15, you'll be 16 here in 9 days. 9 days. And if I could look back on my life and I could talk to my 16-year-old self, okay, one of the things, probably the biggest thing that I would tell him is, don't worry so much. Well, no, don't worry so much. It's going to work out. Because I think sometimes, like, I know when I was growing up, 16, 17, 18, I was like, they were always like, you got to pick what you're going to major in now. And it's like, what? This is what you're going to do for the rest of your life. And I was just like, it was so overwhelming and scary. Life, here's an analogy. This is how I teach. Okay. You ever been given a syllabus for your class and you look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, look at all this work, right?
Sure.
Okay. And this will make more sense when you get into college, probably. But every piece of that happens incrementally. Good word.
Big word.
Yeah. And you won't even, it's not as overwhelming. So what you're going to do now is you're looking ahead. I got to get married. I got to have kids. I got to graduate from college. I got to get a job. And it seems so overwhelming, but it'll take care of itself. So if I were going to tell my 16-year-old self something, it would be relax. It'll all work out. And if it doesn't, your mom will kill you.
I can see that.
No, not my mom, your mom.
Oh, I know.
So, school, work, what are some of your favorite bands? Like music. What are some, like, when we look back on this 10, 20 years from now? Huh?
I don't really listen to like certain people, I guess. I don't know.
Well, give me
bands really aren't a thing anymore. I feel like it's just like one person, like mainly now.
Like what? Like who?
Like Morgan Wallen, Lee Brice.
Morgan Wallen?
Yeah. He's
a country singer?
Yes.
What's he sing? I think she thinks my tractor sing. What is so? What is it? What does he sing?
I don't, probably know songs that you know. You don't really.
Okay, this is not just for me; it's for
but
you.
Like, okay, like.
You're so pretty. Luke Bryan, what? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, fine. He wait, what am I
Morgan
saying?
Wallen.
Morgan Wallen. He sings his like most recent one is like 7 Summers. It's pretty good.
Okay.
More Than My Hometown.
Okay, give me another singer. You don't like country music.
Bryce. Yes, I do.
Lee Bryce?
Yeah.
What's he sing?
He sings like
She thinks my tractor's sexy.
I don't know. He just sings. Yeah, he has good music. I mean, country music, like worship music. I don't really listen to a lot of rap.
What kind?
No, I said I don't listen to a lot of it.
Oh, what do you listen to? I know you don't listen to just country.
I listen to country. I listen to worship music. I listen to some rap.
Backstreet Boys. NSYNC.
Kind of.
Okay. Some 90s music. You like any 80s music?
Famous song from the 80s. I'm sure I know some songs from the 80s. I just can't name any off the top of my head.
But you listen to you like the songs I play in the car, right? Like Tom Petty.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah. Aerosmith.
Sure.
The Cars.
Sure.
Watch a while be ding bong ding dong.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just being silly. What are some movies? What are some shows that you like to watch? Grey's Anatomy. How many times have you watched that?
3.
3 times? You know what's going to happen. Why? I've never understood people who like watch a movie more than once. But like Grey's Anatomy, what are you like? Oh my gosh, I didn't notice that the first time and the second time.
Kind of, and then like I don't know. It's just I don't know why. It's just good. I like it.
What's so good about Grey's Anatomy?
I really don't know. I like that there's medical stuff in it.
Okay.
I like that there's like some drama in it. I like that. I don't know. Honestly, most of the characters die. So, like, the first time you watch it, that's definitely...
So you like a book in which the main character dies in the second chapter, and you like Grey's Anatomy. What is going on here?
I'm the main character doesn't die in the second chapter. That's like... She's like the...
Okay. What other shows do you like?
The Vampire Diaries is pretty good.
The Vampire Diaries? That's a show?
Yeah.
Did you read the book or just the show? Okay.
I don't think that's... I'm sure they're right.
What about movies? Any movies? Because I know with Netflix now and Amazon, you watch a lot of shows in which there are multiple seasons.
I don't know. I kind of like Disney and like just kid movies.
Kid movies, Disney?
Good, yeah.
Like what? What are some Disney movies that you like?
Like all of them. I like all of them.
Like, okay, that's not a specific one, but give me some names.
Like
Pocahontas.
That's not my favorite.
Okay,
one.
so all of them, and then I say one. Hey, I feel like we're going out to eat, and your mom was like, "Go wherever you want to go," and then I say, "Okay, here," and she says, "No, we're not going there." So name a movie that you like.
Rapunzel is pretty good.
Rapunzel.
Monsters
Inc.
I
Okay.
don't know.
How old are you?
Yeah, Stitch 16. I don't know.
Mammal Hunter said, "Hey, Maddie."
Hi, Mammal. Love you, Mammal.
What are some things? Well, what are some things? What you're sophomore in high school, and we just talked about the pressure of trying to figure out what you're going to do for the rest of your life, and obviously, you don't have to do that. All right, if you go to college for something and you go, you know what, I don't want to do that. I want to go to some more school. Dad is going to let you live here as long as you want because you're so pretty and I love you. But I want you to figure it out. So, but you can hear the train. I can hear it. What do you want to do when you graduate from high school?
When I graduate from high school, right now, my plan, depending on what I do next year, whether I get a Prosser or not.
Why do you want to go to Prosser?
To get some sort of degree that I can use to get experience in the medical field before I...
What is the degree they offer? Is it an LPN, RN?
There's an LPN, no, not an RN.
So LPN, I think.
I think it's just LP or LPN or something. I'm not 100% sure.
This is crazy that the train that's what, half a mile away?
Yeah.
I can hear it. Like, anyway,
It's really loud.
what, so you want to, you're going to decide if you go to Prosser or not.
And then if I do that, then while I'm in high school, I'll, in college for my, your bachelor's comes first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so for my bachelor's, I'd probably just go to like IUS or Ivy Tech, honestly, and just get that. And then because I want to like live in Tennessee for a little bit, thinking about going over there for my master's.
Why Tennessee?
I just think it's pretty. I think it's kind of like Indiana. I think it's just kind of like.
Then what's wrong with Indiana? Because that's closer to Dad.
No, I know. Tennessee's not that far away though. It's like 2 hours.
It depends on where you want to go. Well, you said you want to go to UT?
Yeah.
It's like 4 hours away in Knoxville.
Well, maybe Vanderbilt. That's 2.
Okay. Now I want you to do what you want to do. And then what? And then
right now.
Ultimately, what job do you want?
Right now, I want to become an ER nurse.
An ER nurse. Mm-hmm. Why in the world would you want to put yourself through that?
It just sounds like, I don't know, it sounds fun, and I don't like doing the same thing necessarily every like single day. It just kind of gets annoying. It kind of gets boring, and with that, like, you're not doing the same thing every day at all.
No.
And I don't know. I feel like I work decently well under pressure. Like, I don't feel like it's just okay. If I know what I'm doing, I work well
right. Under pressure. Well, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think anybody's like that. The more confident you are in doing something, the more that you feel like you're not being overwhelmed by what's happening. Yep. COVID-19 doesn't scare you? Things like that?
From stuff I've heard, no. I mean, I see it as the same thing as the flu, pretty much. Like,
it's worse than the flu.
I know that,
but like, the way that you protect yourself, when you're working in the medical field, probably, I'd say from here on out, you will be covering yourself. Whether someone has the flu, COVID, you don't know what somebody might have. They could have HIV. They could have any other kind of disease that you could get from them.
But for the most part, like, people have been doing. I mean, the only thing that really changes is, especially when it started, they started wearing those like suits and stuff.
Right.
But, like, for the most part, doctors have always worn masks. For the most part, they've always worn gloves. They've always so. I don't know.
So it's I think as we learn more, it's still dangerous. There's still a lot of people. I think 210,000 people have died from it. But I mean, what are we going to do? We're going to live in our houses for the rest of our lives. And, a lot of people disagree on that. I mean, we are in the middle of this thing. Hopefully we're not in the middle. Hopefully we're on the way out. We've got the vaccine, hopefully, coming. But it's just interesting. Your mom and I haven't raised you two to be scared and afraid all the time. And so I think it's important to remember that some people are scared and afraid of it. And it's okay that they are, because it's unknown. And I can tell you at the beginning, I still don't want it. I don't want to catch it. And I don't want you guys to catch it because I know how serious it can be. But people who are real, regular people that want us to be more conservative in dealing with it, do it from a good place. It's not like they're trying to ruin the economy or, have everybody commit suicide or whatever. And because there's a lot of mental health issues with it. So during the lock in place from like March to 3 months, what are some things you did?
I would run every so often. I would go out there and bump volleyball with myself sometimes. I don't know, what did I do?
Stayed in your room and watched Netflix.
Pretty much. That's pretty much all I did.
Eat, sleep. I think it's a typical teenage thing.
Yeah.
Not for me. When I was a teenager, never slept. Not once.
That must have been awful.
It wasn't. I was just plowing ahead every day, plotting, getting smarter and better looking and more awesome so I could be your
Ow.
dad. We will fight right now.
And I'd win. And you know that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But don't. Oh. What do you like living in our house here?
Mhm.
Why?
I don't really have a choice.
No, you don't have a choice, but do you like it or not?
I mean, yeah, yeah. I don't
Okay,
know, like,
if you do, there's got to be a reason. If you don't,
I don't
there's got to
know.
be a reason.
I don't know. Like, if my room was a tiny bit bigger, I wouldn't be mad about that.
Bigger house.
So, like, I don't care. Like, I don't know.
What's one of the cool things, though, about growing up in this house related to your mom?
She grew up here.
Right. So this is the house that what Papa and Nanny lived in and your mom grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think she was a baby. I think she was a baby in this house and grew up. And so you're going through the same things that she did in the same house. So you'll own this house someday, right?
Probably Brandon.
Probably Brandon. You think he's more of the sentimental?
I don't
And
know if he's going to the NBA, you know, he'll probably be living in a hole.
if there's anybody that messes with Brandon's dreams of the NBA, it's this one right here.
I mean, I'm not saying he couldn't do it. He's just.
Listen, Christy McKinley Hunter, you keep typing these things. Why don't you come on in here and talk to us?
What'd you say?
I don't say again, not the true story. You grew up in this house.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you want to type things. You're in the living room. Just get your behind and come on in here. Christy, get in here. She's trying to say that I didn't
become more awesomer and handsomer.
Yes. Now I did become awesome. I did become handsome. I became smarter because I read a lot. Okay. Now college, yeah, I tried it for a couple of years and that wasn't for me. And then I got into coaching and then back into school and started making straight A's and had a teaching job. I've been teaching longer than your mom. And I'm 5 years older than her.
You're not 5.
What?
What?
How much older than I am?
9.5.
9.5. That means that I will always be married to a hot young thing. No matter. Ew.
Why those choice of words?
She's a hot young thing. No matter how old she gets,
Okay.
I will always be older. So what do you think about your hair right there?
My hair right now, I woke up and put it in a bun this morning.
Why don't you ever cut your hair really short?
Because I know.
Why not? You know, when you cut it short, like those cute little kid pictures when you were like 4 or 5 and it was so short.
No.
When do you think you'll get married? What age?
Hopefully by, I don't know. I kind of want to be married by 25.
25? That's not a bad age.
Yeah.
See, that's what, 9 years from now. So that makes me 60. We got to get these grandkids.
It's gonna be a minute.
Yeah, 10, 11, 12 years.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not saying you got to do it now.
Yeah, I know that, but that's not happening.
Okay. What are you excited about getting your driver's license soon?
I am.
Awesome.
Very excited.
You excited about getting my car?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Ford Focus.
I can't say anything without you.
What kind of car do you want?
I didn't. You know,
I want you to tell everybody.
I thought you weren't going live.
I'm not. Oh yes, I'm not live. one of the things she likes to do is she gets to laughing and she talks in the middle of her laughs like this, and it's so funny.
Break your back.
Ah, don't hurt me. That's on tape. She just abused me. What kind of car do you want?
An all black Grand Jeep Cherokee.
What year?
Like 2009, 18.
So yeah, that ain't happening.
I know. But
So Ford Focus. Unless somebody out there
yeah, once you get
is
me
gonna, is gonna buy one
yeah,
and give it to her.
that'd be a lot.
It isn't gonna be her mom and dad, because I have a Ford Focus from a couple years ago. I don't even know what year it is, 20 or something. And that's gonna be yours.
I know.
Yeah. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. We'll either buy one from your papaw or buy one for my new nonprofit, Cornerstone Hoops, coming soon. You like looking at yourself?
No.
Look right. Oh, hey, Brandon, come on in here. Brandon's been watching basketball at our friends.
You run home?
Yeah.
Why?
I've been interviewing Maddie. She had a lot of really good things to say about you. It was almost sickening. Like, it was so sweet that I was like, got a toothache. Are there any things that you would want to share? Because this will go on YouTube, all right? And someday, your kids, you can hear him drinking. Your kids, your grandkids are going to see this. What are some things that you might want to tell them?
Well,
Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
All right,
that
leave.
works.
What
That
are some
works.
things that, like, what would, I've talked about you looking back at your 10-year-old self. What are some things that you would want your kids or grandkids to know?
Well,
It's kind of a weird question, I know.
I don't know. I don't want to say that.
Okay. You don't have to. I don't want you to say anything that's going to embarrass you.
No, it's not embarrassing me.
Okay. Embarrassing me?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. Just like,
You're going to always be there for them. Isn't that weird?
yeah.
I mean, you're going to have children someday, hopefully, Lord willing, and you're telling them now that you will be there for them always. And here's what I want. I think it's important to remember this is with Mamaw Hunter and Papaw Hunter and Papaw Jim and Nanny, that I know with my mom and dad, when you were born, because you were the firstborn, like, I was like, when you were born, I was like, I don't need friends anymore because I can make my own people now. But anyway, I can remember holding you and feeling so much love for you. Like you won't understand until you have your own child. And then looking at my mom and dad and going, wow, that's how they feel about me. All right. And I think, I'm too laid back. Your mom is the one that really gets you where you want to be. And I think that when you have a kid, you will appreciate us, and especially her, so much more.
I appreciate you all now.
I know you do, but it's really hard to explain the difference in being a kid and having a kid. I tell students all the time, I have been 16 before. You have never been 41 or 51. Okay. So I think so I have been a kid before. You've never been a parent. So, and you are a good kid. I'm not trying to say anything, but I think there's some things that you'll appreciate more once it happens to you. And she is. Her and her brother both are very good kids, as far as I know, and I hear everything. But I think she's a pretty good girl, and for a brand new car or a new house, she can be yours. I'm just kidding. But no, you're a good girl. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. I love you very much. I think that you set a very good example for your brother, and for other people. You're a lot like me in that if somebody kind of gets on your bad side, not really bad side, you're just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to put up with that type of behavior toward me. But I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of you for how hard you your academics have never been bad, but you're actually taking a lot more pride in them.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm proud of you as an athlete because the things that you really like, you put the time in, like volleyball.
That's the first coming out of you.
Me? Oh,
Yes.
come on. You can always work harder.
Okay.
You can always work harder.
Yeah, I know that.
But you do. I think that when you care about something, and I think you're like when you play bad teams, you're not as focused sometimes. And I think that'll come with maturity. But good teams, you get out there and you play well. But anyway, she's awesome. You're an awesome volleyball player. I think that I'm proud of you as just the person that you're becoming. And that, there's times that I go in your room and I don't think that you really take your faith that serious. And I go in there and you're reading the Bible and you're doing a Bible study. And I'm proud of you for that stuff. You're way ahead of where I was at your age when it comes to that stuff. I'm proud of you because you love me. I feel like you and I have been getting along better here the last few months.
We've always gotten along.
I know, but
It's always been you and me. Do you have like mom or something?
no, it's not. No, it's me going, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You're just going to make your mom crazy, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What, do you want to make her crazy? What's going on here? Stop it, Maddie. What's wrong with you? Yeah. And I think that it's funny. I think that sometimes you guys don't get along as well because moms and daughters don't, but it's because you guys are so different. But I've never understood that because you guys are very different. You don't get along, but yet you're a lot like me, yet she loves me and we get along. You get along too.
Yeah,
and she
we get
loves
along,
you.
yeah. I don't know.
Does she not? Maybe she doesn't love me.
Maybe she.
Maybe I'm having an epiphany right now.
Oh my gosh. Maybe it's because we're both kind of stubborn sometimes.
Oh, she is for sure.
Oh yeah. Like
She-
I don't feel like I am that much. Am I? Stop. No, be serious. Be serious.
What?
Am I?
Are you stubborn?
Yeah.
Yes, you can
Am I
be.
Really? Oh.
You can be very stubborn.
Okay. It really was.
You are the kind of stubborn that we allow you to have. That when you have your own house and your own family, you're going to be out of control.
What do you mean?
You just are very stubborn already.
Oh.
But yet, that like with me, it's like, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Same with your mom.
Yeah.
So when you can control your house, you're going to be real stubborn. You're going to be like, I run this. You're very sweet.
I'm pretty sweet.
I think you're sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet Maddie.
It does make me mad that I'm a nice person sometimes.
Well, if you're a nice person, you're going to get treated badly a lot of times. So that's just part of it. And I would rather be a good person than be a bad person.
Me too.
Try to do good stuff to help people. You want to close with anything? Got anything else that you would want anybody to know? No?
I guess not.
Which of our pets is your favorite pet?
We don't have pets.
We don't have pets. That's right.
Yeah.
Dad won't have pets in the house. I don't think Mom would
Dad
either.
hates animals.
I don't hate animals. I just know how much you got to clean up after them. Here's the thing. If we were going to have a dog, let's get a dog. Let's get a dog. I think it'd be fun to have a dog. And the kids would be like, we'll take care of the dog. We'll take care of the dog. The kids wouldn't take care of the dog. It would be Christy. Okay. Because I would be like, no, I said, don't get a dog. And I'm not going to have a dog. So what I will do is I can't wait for you to have your own place. Then you can have a dog and I'll come visit the dog.
I don't want a dog.
Why not? You want a cat?
No, I want kids.
Yeah, they're like pets.
Stop touching me.
You need me to play some guitar?
No.
No? Okay. I can make up a song about you right now.
Please don't. I'm good.
All right. Do you want to close with anything?
No,
You got anything to say to anybody out there?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I love you very much, and I
I
appreciate
love
you coming in here and helping me out. Okay.
Mhm.
Because when I'm making millions of dollars doing this,
Mhm.
I will share it with you. All right. I love you.
Love
Thank you.
you.
And we're out. What's wrong?
You're just weird.